Hello and welcome back to my YouTube page and my Facebook page, depending on which one you're watching on. My name is Jeff. I'm the host of your videos here. And what I do is I review VR headset games for the Quest 2, 3, and 3S, and the Pro, and any others that might use games from the Meta Quest store. And I do this for people 50 and up. And the reason I do it for people 50 and up is my wife and I'm 62. My wife is fast approaching 60. We've been playing VR games for over 4 years now. So I was in my late 50s at the time. My wife was in her mid 50s. But when we went to look for reviews of games to see if we might like it or not, all we found were people who were easily 20, 30, and 40 years younger than us making the reviews. Now, I'm not saying they're bad. No. They do good job for people their age. But when you compare somebody from a 62-year-old to a 22-year-old, there's a big difference in what we like and what we don't like and what we think and what we don't think, because we've lived life. If you're 50 and up, you've lived life. Hopefully now you're into your prime wonder years, the ending years, so that you're rested and you're relaxed and you're not stressed out, that kind of thing. And our opinion of what's a good game and what's not a good game is slightly different than those who are 20, 30, and 40 years younger than us. So that's why we made this. And there's a YouTube page and a Facebook page. And what's on the Facebook page is not always on the YouTube page. And what's on the YouTube page is not always on the Facebook page. So if you could do me a favor and subscribe to the YouTube page. It doesn't cost a thing. It just lets you know when I post a new video. And if you follow the Facebook page, again, doesn't cost a thing. It'll just let you know when I post a new review. So today we're doing Batman Arkham Shadow. Now, I got this free when I got the Quest 3, because this game is only played on the Quest 3 and the 3S and anything above. Evidently, from what I've been told, you can't play this on the 2, and once you get into the game, you'll see why. The detail in this is just unbelievable. So it came free with it, and you can also now, if you don't have it already, you can purchase this for yourself. If you decide at the end of the video, this might be something that you would like. Now, I've never been a superhero fan. I started watching probably Batman on TV. And we did that just because it was silly and it was funny and we could joke about it the next day in school. And then, of course, we had the Superman movies with Christopher Reeves. And then in the 80s, we had Batman with Michael Keaton. And in between, we had a Hulk TV show. And I really didn't watch those much. I'm just not a DC or Marvel comic kind of hero person. And that's just me. A lot of people just love them, and that is cool. But we're going to get into this game. So, this is the first Batman game created for the Quest 3 and 3S. There are Batman storylines that happened before this and after this that are in like the PC VR and probably like PlayStations and what I'm not even sure what else. But here we are. Look. I am Batman. I'm Batman. And you play 3 characters in this game so far. I've gotten about 4 hours in, and it told me I was about 23% done. So I'm starting over at the beginning here for you, because once you get further into the game, it's a lot harder. But there's the old bat boat there. I'm not sure what they call that. I would call it the bat boat. But the idea is you play 3 characters. One is, of course, Bruce Wayne, who is Batman. Oh. Spoiler alert. Sorry, spoiler. Bruce Wayne is Batman. And you also play Batman, of course. Here you are. And then you play a third character a little later in the game where you go undercover and you go into prison to try to find the Rat King. And that's who we are after. We are after the Rat King in this particular game. In some of the other games, you have some of the other heroes. Or not heroes, but the bad guys like the Riddler and the Joker and the Scarecrow. In fact, Scarecrow makes an appearance in this movie, or in this game. But I only know that because I saw it on the internet that this particular character is the Scarecrow later on. Harvey Dent's in here, who, of course, we all know Harvey Dent later becomes Two-Face. And there's other characters from the comic books and the TV shows and the movies that are in here. So as you play this game, you will earn like upgrades, better capes, better suits, better fighting techniques. And this game is a little bit different than most fighting games. Normally you just go boom, 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 you try to hit somebody. This one you actually have to follow a pattern, and the pattern appears before your eyes just for a split second. So it might say like right cut, left cut, uppercut, you know, straight punch, or grab them and shake them, right, left. And you earn all these new things as you go in the game. So I didn't want to start too much later in the game because I've earned a lot of those.
Alfred, add this to your schematics of the sewers. The rats marked the locations of their hostages.
Yes, sir. Check your map.
So you have a map, and look at this. This is just one of many maps that you have to look at, but you have to go from there to over here, which sounds easy, but sometimes you're going to have to go the long way around or a different way, because Batman, you know, he doesn't kill anybody. He just beats the crap out of them. So remember that. Batman does not kill. He just beats you up. So we have to go from here, that's me, the little triangle, to here. And you have to figure that out for yourself. There's other things too, like Wayne Tech. You come here, and this is where you earn all the different things, and it'll teach you how to do like the strike combos and the punches and the cape, in beat downs. So some of these you've acquired, and some of them you have to actually pay for. Like if you get one of these fancy ones, like this one, you have to purchase this one. Increases the combo score by 2. So I have 0 points because I'm started over from the very beginning. But if I finish this first mission, I get like 4,000 XP to the next upgrade. So let's go back to the Wayne Tech. There's things to improve your cape, your costume. Some of these things are acquired. Some of them, like being more bulletproof. Like here, you have to purchase. There's 3 and there's 4. So you have to purchase these by gaining points. Same with melee. So you can protect yourself better from like melee hits. Let's go back. There's gadgets. You have the grappling gun. You got the batarang, but there are different kinds of batarangs that you have to purchase along the way. And you have like 1 smoke bomb. That's kind of, I hate that. I wish there was more than 1 smoke bomb in your wrist. But for now, 1 is all you get. Along their way, you have to find and destroy things and locate things. Like there's a radio that the Rat King talks to all his people through. So you have to find these radios, and you see there's a lot of these radios. And then there's these little rat statues that you have to smash. And look how many of those there are. And there's these little rat incineraries that blow up and start things on fire. You have to get rid of those. There are maps along the way. There are secret recordings along the way. And there's the reflections on the past. So I don't particularly care for these. I think I might have actually put it so that it doesn't show. But there'll be flashbacks. So there's all these flashbacks showing about the Rat King and other things like that.
Bet that cop boat handles like a brick.
Long as it don't float like one.
Bet they got flare guns too.
All right, nope, wrong one, sorry. So that's the map. Search the sewers, that's my rescue. I have missing cops that the bad guys, the Rat Kings and his men, have captured some cops. So that's my first mission, and that will be your first mission.
Let's show the harbor a happy
once you get into this game. So you always have to be looking around for the radios, for the little rat statues. So let's go in here. And
a bat!
Lock it down!
Let me in first.
Try and get past this.
Don't jinx it. Tell the boys to kill those cops quick.
Batsuit.
Find a route to the hostages. So you look at the map. Alright, so we're gonna have to go to the right and through this long hallway to get to the hostages. But there could be things in the way. As we saw, there was a couple of bad guys, and there's a different direction. That's the thing. I tried cheating a couple of times and going to the internet to find secrets on how to get through some of this. And, oh, grappling hook.
Nesting this close to the docks. Bold.
Reckless. It's like they want to get caught.
I mean, the detail in this game is just unbelievable. So you have to find, and I'm going this direction even though the other way was a better way, because I will eventually go the other way, but there are things to locate.
Plans show a duct connects to the pump room. Check the walls, or follow your nose.
I'll look for the vent.
Of course, here's
A shoddily bolted
the vent,
grate.
so I bend down,
It should break
grab
easily.
it, pull it, and slide it aside. So there are things you have to find, and the more of those things like the radio...
Gotham has a warehouse in the cauldron full of these grates. Seems the city budgets for quantity over quality.
Alright, I'm going to go back the other way to see what's that way, because I've gone this way before. I know what's here. So I'm going to go the opposite direction, even though there's an arrow. But by missing out, so you can go any direction. Like I was saying, I was going to cheat, but it's very hard because there are just so many different ways you can go. You can go this way, you can go this way. And eventually you'll end up at the same spot. But it might be a lot harder. Alright, so we got a... Nope, dead end. Alright, so that didn't work. So we're gonna go this way. Now I've never gone this way, but I'm looking for the radios. And I'm looking for the little rats. Oh. Okay. This looks like I come back to where I started. Alright, so we do want to go the other direction. So I went towards the control room, and I went this way, so you can't go this way. No. Alright, so it's a definitely have to go that way. Alright, so let's go this way and see what we find. Little arrows probably help show you where to go. Crouch. And I didn't think I was gonna like this game because, again, I'm not a superhero kind of guy. You gotta look around everywhere for things. Ah, what's up there? How do you get up there? Ah, here. No, that's where I came from. How do I get to that room? Let's look at the map. So I'm looking over here, I came out of here. So there's got to be a way through that door that I will eventually have to do. Let's look around for little rats. Turn off the night, or not night vision, but the detective vision really helps you a lot. What do we have? Nothing of importance. Alright.
Huh. The smell.
The rats can outreak even Gotham sewage. Impressive.
So you can pick up things along the way?
Someone's practiced taking hostages.
Tonight they played the wrong game.
This is cool because you can play darts. I wish you could take one of those darts and throw it at somebody. Uh-oh, look at the rats running in the craziness. Now, if you scan these, they have telephone numbers on them. And the more telephone numbers, evidently, you collect, the better off you will be in the game.
A manifesto.
Now, the Gray Ghost, from what I heard in a video, the Gray Ghost is a character that's in the comic books. I've never heard of it because, of course, I don't read comic books. But evidently, you can run fast. See that? Alright, let's go this way because I know there's some stuff in here I want. There we go. There's our first little rat. So we have to figure out how to get that down. So if you pull this open, hot steam is going to come out. So you don't want to do that. You want to... Alright, so that should block the steam. I think I got to go a little lower. There we go. That will block the steam, because that steam will hurt Batman. Here's our first character.
A Rat King sculpture.
Not quite a golden calf, but an idol is an idol.
Or a waypoint for the rats to meet up.
And you have
I'll
to break
destroy
those
any I
into
find.
pieces like that. And the more of those you get... Uh-oh, steam. What happened? Oh, I know. I gotta put this back. Alright. That turned off the steam. So the steam hit me and it hurt Batman a little bit. And you'll have a little bar up here at the top showing you his health. And, you know, for an old guy like myself, when I grew up playing video games, you had two things. You had a joystick and one button. And then later they added a second button. Well, this one, we have like 4 buttons.
It's too wide to jump, but I can glide across with my cape.
2 triggers. There's 2 grips. There's a combination. There's pushing
Too far to
down on the
jump.
joystick. So... this is the hard part. Getting used to this, so you get to fly. Did you see that? Batman flew. Well, coasted. And you gotta look around. You always gotta be careful because there could be bad guys. Now here we have a right and a left. The right takes you to a grill. Oops. Why am I doing that? There we go. Ah, here's one of the radios.
Rat King propaganda.
Cottages of industry.
Silent system.
I'll destroy any radios I find.
All right, 1 of 40, and there's like 40 rats that you have to also find. And I don't know if it actually helps you in the long run, or if it's just a bonus. And you can climb these ladders and things if you want, or you can just use your grappling hook. But I mean, the detail in everything around you is amazing. You couldn't get this kind of good detail on a Quest 2, unfortunately. You need the Quest 3 and the 3S. And it's going to even be better on the 3 than the 3S because the lenses in the 3 are the same lenses as in the 2. But you just have a better memory of things.
Down our is a good idea. We follow our king forward, not backward.
We haven't gotten to a fight yet. Interact with gadgets. The batarang. There we go. Throw at distant targets. Alright, so there. I got aim.
Arkham's civil engineers,
And it automatically
thank you
comes
for their
back.
job security.
So that makes it. Look at this water and the green and the pollution. It's kind of like figuring out one puzzle after the next. So, and I want to show you through a fight scene to show you how the fights work. Oops.
How come we got no heads up about the bat?
The bat don't exactly work with the cops.
Ain't they on the same side?
There they are.
Gordon and the bat, maybe. Everyone else? Hell no.
Now it gives you
Found you.
quick instructions. You can go into the combat simulator, and it's just like a practice where you practice hitting things. So I guess I will do the simulator. You don't have to, but you should probably do this. You should probably do this to get used to it. All right. Did I skip it? I think I did skip it. Oops.
I'm gonna give Batman 5 more minutes to show.
Nah. Too quiet already.
What the hell?
He's here!
You don't take them.
Lying face down in the gutter.
Long live the Rat King!
So you gotta knock one out and finish them. All right, 2 down. So there's my first XP, 265 for beating up these 2 guys. They give you more points if you do it in a spectacular way, like using your cape, or doing a high five fly and kicking them in the face. So there's different ways you can get different points. So I came from there. Let's look what's this way. Oh, wow, look. I've never gone this way before. There's just so many different ways to play this game. And if you don't try them all out, you miss out on finding things. So here's kind of a puzzle. This smoke is constant. This one takes its time. You have to figure out how to get through this without getting hit. Oh, can't get through there. Is there a secret to it? This will tell me if there's a secret. Huh. Oh. So somehow I gotta turn that lever. run fast. Gotta run fast. See my health up at the top here? Pretty low. How do you get through this? Uh-oh, I'm down. Batman down. Batman down.
Master Bruce, I hoped it would never end like this. Rest in peace.
So I'm going to go back and take a different trial, different way. Come on, let me back in the game. Reload last checkpoint. There we go. So I learned something new. That you can't go that way unless you... So since I can't go that direction, what if I go this direction? What happens? So I've
Now
seen
the
this
cops
for the
can
first
get back to the
time.
boat. Once they're free. Not this way. I'm turned around. I need to rescue the hostages. I have to hurry.
Alright, so he told me to turn around. You gotta listen to the voiceovers. Because this is the way to the hostages. Let's look at the map. Yep, there I am. And I go down this hallway to get to... I can't believe there's sewer systems with doors like this. It's just amazing. Don't want to miss it if there's a rat or a radio. And I'm sitting down in between areas just in case to rest my legs.
We are rats. We come from nothing, have nothing, so we fear nothing.
There they are. There's my
The
three
police,
friends.
on the other hand,
Cops.
have everything to fear.
Let's try this door.
They have
It's
so
locked.
much
Really?
to lose.
Batman can't get through a
Gotham's war
lock?
chest is a trough. And these greedy
I can
piggies
survey the
have
room
their
from that
faces
ledge.
buried in it.
Ah.
Each year, new tanks, new tear gas, new attack helicopters.
Now you have to figure out
So
who to
tonight
attack
we
first.
Take their toys away. We turn them on the pigs. Shoot them. Stick them. The Batman. A rat with wings. A cop with a cape.
The bat is blind! The rat king sees all!
Sweet communion.
Time to take out the trash.
I always break!
Lead the body of the bat.
Get to grab them and throw them.
By attacking those who have nothing, you accomplish nothing.
All right.
You punch down,
Free the hostage.
rise up.
Thanks, Batman.
You're welcome.
Arrested 2 other guys further down. Good officers.
What are their names?
Pettit and Marks. Can't miss them. Pettit has enough attitude for all the rats combined.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
Alright, so it says view map. We look at the map, and that little exclamation point way up there, that is them. So that's where I have to go to try to rescue them. But over here is some sort of...
Take care of these guys. You go find the rest. Thank you, Batman.
Ah,
You really saved our asses.
down below. How do I get down below? Alright, this also has, but these are timed. So, there's a button down there. I'm gonna use my batarang. That turned off the first one, the flooring. Using my batarang. What the hell? Somehow it got me again. I must have moved too far forward or too far back.
Nothing to lose, nothing to fear, and nothing's gonna stand in our way.
All right, see where it picks me up from. Is it after I? Yep, it's after. All right, so let's try this one more time. Because you don't want to step on the floor, and you don't want to get hit. What? Oh, it turned it on. Oh, I get it now. My mistake.
Shame. Struck down before he could bear witness to our days.
Let's try that one more time. See if I can get through it this time. Now, I've actually gotten through, I played for probably at least 4 hours already. And it said I was like 2/3 of the way or something, 1/4 of the way. It was just wild. All right, now. Still gotta be careful of the steam, because the steam is hot. And evidently, Batman's suit, which is almost bulletproof, isn't strong enough to handle steam. So here's another one of those rats. Now, I turn off all the floors, and now I just have to watch the timing on the steam. Alright, up I go. Alright, it only took 3 tries. So now I still have to go find the other 2 cops that are missing. Let's look at the map. Okay, so there I am. I'm going up, down the long hallway, and to the right. What do we got? Database. So I missed a radio. I got the second one, I missed the first one. And I got 2 of the 3 rats. Somewhere back behind me are more rats and more radios. Now I suppose I could go back and try to find them, but I don't know if they're all that important. At least not to the finish of the game. Click forward to run. Oh, there's a big gap. Here we go.
The Rat King's signal is strong enough to reach down here.
All manner of refuse runs through Gotham's sewers.
There's another rat.
I'll triangulate the source.
All right. Typically, those radios are like hidden in some offshoot little side room. Okay, what do we have here?
Charlie's got the cops 1 level up. Hope he shoots the loudmouth first.
All right, so they're 1 level up and to the right.
On your toes.
Up there somewhere.
Trouble's coming.
So let's look around.
We're getting out of here
There's
anyway.
4 guys, one of them with a bat, the other 3 unarmed.
Hey, on your feet.
Fly away, freak!
You're finished, Batman!
The rats are Gotham! Long live the rat! Can't fight back! Free me from this cage!
Tell me if this hurts.
Bat!
When one rat falls, another takes his place.
King demands the bat dies tonight! You'll pay for your sins!
All right, is that it?
I need to find those hostages. That rat said they're one level up.
So, let's look around, make sure we're not missing anything. Now you can climb, or you can just use the batarang. It's really up to you. Alright, so there's an orange box. You follow the line back to that wall. Alrighty. Make sure we didn't miss any statues. Doesn't look like it. Alright, what do we need? There's an area there and an area there.
I need to use detective vision here.
Evidently, you can't focus in on that one. So that must have been where I came from. All right.
You don't gotta do this. Like you didn't have to kill Marcus. That wasn't me. Who ordered you to do it? Orders from your king? I told you that wasn't me, man. You were another rat. What's the difference? Thanks. But you're still going down, freak.
Stay down.
Didn't get your last message. Please respond.
Whoever's hearing this, they're everywhere. They trashed the Bowery, still looting, streets are lost. I'm pulling out. Cruiser's coast, leaving on foot.
I have to get to the Bowery, now.
These plans for the old Gotham sewers show a path that leads... well, it doesn't say. But it's up.
I want to make sure I don't lose or leave any of those little rat things behind. If you see a crate, it's always a good idea to open that crate, because behind that crate may be a radio or the rats. They kind of try to hide them a little bit from you. Christmas decoration. In the sewers? That's odd. Not seeing any rats anywhere here.
Looks like the rats have made a shortcut.
I'm joined by DA Harvey Dent, taking a moment away from his fundraiser planning for crime prevention. District Attorney Dent.
This must be how they're funding their cult.
In recent days, we've seen escalating violence across Gotham being committed by a terrorist group calling themselves the Rats. With tonight's July 4th celebrations already dampened by this evolving
it's the 4th of July. What do you know? Oh, look, a wand for metal detector.
last Christmas. What does the District Attorney's Office hope to achieve with the crime prevention gala?
Well, my hope and the hope my
I have to stop this.
Gordon seems to agree.
The bat signal. I'll deal with any looters on my way.
The bat signal. All right. Here we go. Whee! Let's look around, make sure we didn't lose anything. Gotham Cinema. Now, finding all the rats in the radio, that's really up to you. You don't have to.
The bat signal? Why, are you afraid?
Yeah, because the bat don't make arrests.
Remember what our king
All right,
says.
4 guys,
You
1
got
guy
nothing.
with a bat.
You got nothing to fear.
I'm serious. I ran with Falcone before Batman.
Hey, get out here! It's the Bat!
Oop.
Conflict is my compass.
Rats don't surrender. We are reborn.
We are the Rat King's vengeance. We are the Rat King's vengeance.
Long live the Rat King! The King demands the Bat's head.
Free me from this cage.
Tell me if this hurts.
With black eyes, you will see. We are the Rat King's vengeance.
You gotta hit them when they're down. Oop, wrong hit.
The Bat is blind. The Rat King sees all.
You're finished, Batman.
2 down, 2 to go.
Fight back.
1 left.
Free me from this cage.
4 down. Wow. That was exhausting. See if I can get back into my chair. All right. Let's look around for rats. I mean, look at the detail in this game. It's just... oh, it's beautiful. I'm exhausted. And as you go, the game gets harder. And...
owner's down. I can't stand your
all
ground.
right, so we have 2 vents, one there and one here. Let's go to this one first, see where this
Nothing
goes.
but the best for the pigsty. Make sure no one bothers our guy.
Hopefully...
They're covering the gun store entrance. The grates will take me around their line of sight. I'll use detective vision to find a way around the gate.
All right. It's about outsmarting the bad
No
guys.
one's watching their backs.
So there's a grate over there. If I can find a way to it. Or I punch my way.
Look at those wings that make you one of us.
Call Gordon. GCPD needs to get these guns off the street, and the owner needs medical attention. I'm going in.
Now, there are phones like this all around, but some of them have a receiver, and you dial numbers. And I'm not sure what the... oh, here, a radio. I'm not sure what that does, dialing the numbers, but it attaches you to information that's supposed to help you in the game.
I can take the rats in the gun store by surprise if I enter through a vent.
All right, these are going to be a little more tougher, because I believe these guys have guns.
Your safety's on. Your hand's shaking.
Shut up! I heard fighting outside.
Secure the
Yep,
store.
they got guns. So these guys you got to be smart about, because your suit isn't all that armor or gun resistance. Let's see if I can sneak up on them from a different direction. reach out? Nope. I can't. So I'm gonna have to sneak up from behind. Alright, where are they? Here, there. How do I get to them? Ooh, look, money. Worthless money. Alright, so I gotta figure out how to get to them.
Are serial numbers distracting from the look of your favorite firearm?
Ah. Can I go up there? Get above them? So in here is a gun, as you can see, but Batman doesn't use guns. Ah, can we go? Nope, we can't get up there. So what is the secret here? It wasn't that long ago I played this. Nope, can't go up there yet. I gotta beat up these guys first. Back in the sewer? Or in the air ducts? You ever notice the air ducts in all these movies, like Die Hard and that? They're just humongous and people can crawl through them? Well, in real life, that's not how they are. How do I get to these guys? There's the door. There's gotta be a secret. I should know. I've gone through this. Of course, it was a few days ago.
In Gotham City, 50% of deaths are due to gun-related injuries. At Jezebel Guns, we think we can get that up to at least 75.
Ah. There we go.
They're armed. I need to be smart about this.
Now I can do the Predator Simulator, which would help you here, or I'm going to skip it. Oh, crap. I didn't want to do the simulator.
Smoke! I see you, Batman!
Somehow I don't have a smoke bomb. Come on. I got nothing. I got nothing, but I can stand here and shoot and be shot. That's why I didn't like doing this one. Because you used your smoke bomb.
I knew I smelled it back.
There we go. Now I can swing from place to place, or I can just jump down and kick his butt. So if you do the trials, the little simulators, you do get points for it. XP points. And you should probably do them for the practice. Some of my mistakes that I make is when I go to punch somebody, I use my trigger to move forward, and I don't need to. That when you throw a punch, it'll automatically do that. Alright, so here it's teaching us how to sneak up from underneath, reach out, hang from a vantage point, form an inverted takedown. So you just push forward, hit, and he's hanging below you by his feet. So you're not killing him, you're just hanging him upside down. And which, when all the blood flows to his head, that will probably kill him. Alright, so there's a guy in that room. I'm gonna bend down, open the door, and sneak up from behind. Alright, 750 XP for finishing that. So it's really a good idea for at least your first run through to finish those, because it does give you XP. And with XP, you can buy upgrades and things for your batarang and your suit.
I'll take them apart one by one.
So I'm gonna... I don't know if I should continue here. Let's show... We got one guy over there by himself. We got one guy. Let's go...
Watch out or we're next.
Alright, so we got two guys left.
I warned you this could happen. Shut up and get me down.
2 guys left.
Pair of rats is twice again.
But if you scoot up and they see you, they will start shooting at you. So you got to be very, very careful.
Give up, Batman. The rats are many.
And if you hit too many times being shot,
stay vigilant.
Well, then
Can't
you
hide
die,
from the
of course.
rats, Bats.
Get rid of them with our new friendly file service.
Nope, out of reach. Yep, out of reach.
He's up there. It's a perching bat.
There I am pushing the wrong damn button. Dang it!
It's a perching bat.
And I'm gonna die. Drop bomb. Smoke bomb. Nope, too late.
Refill time.
Alright. So, that is what happens when you're doing the
bat
practice.
falls, the rats rise.
Reload, last checkpoint.
I'll take them apart one by one.
Alright, so I'm gonna stop here. Secure Jezebel guns. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here and call this a review. This was Batman Arkham Shadow, the first of hopefully what will be many games for the Oculus Quest, or the Meta Quest 3 and 3S and whatever comes after this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give this a definite 8. I was surprised that I actually liked this game. The more I got into it, the more I found myself not wanting to stop, because I go, how much longer can it go? And I would go further. How much longer can it go? And I go further. And how many more, people can I beat up? And I'd go further. And I started the other night at like 8 o'clock. And at 3 in the morning, I said, oh, I better stop and go to bed. So I did. So there were 7 hours straight, pretty much. I did take a break in the middle of it, for bathroom breaks and that kind of thing. But for 7 hours, I played Batman Arkham Shadow, and I got a lot farther in the game. And the further in I got, the more excited I was about playing this game. It is actually quite fun. Once you learn the patterns of hitting, it's kind of like a dance. You gotta do the right shuffle, one to the right, one to the left, uppercut or whatever's needed. But once you learn those things, and by an hour into it, hour and a half, you pretty much get it under control, and then you can use your cape to block shots and fights and hits, and it's just I really enjoyed it. I was surprised. I'm not a superhero fan, and I definitely want to finish this game. I want to get all the way to the end and to see who the Rat King is, and I have my hunches who the Rat King is. And I want to capture the Rat King. And then hopefully that will leave us open for the next Arkham Shadow or Arkham whatever the next Batman game release will be. So until next time, my name was Jeff. I want to thank you very much for tuning in and watching all the way to this end of this very long video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or hints and tips, I know very little bit about this game. If you can give me some hints and tips on how to be Batman and beat this game, I would really appreciate that. I know this has been out on, I believe it was the PlayStation or the PS or the computer PC game VR for quite a while before it became a game on the Quest. So I know many of you have finished this game and may have some secret hints and tips, and I would love to have that, and you can share that with all my followers. We are trying to get to 5,000 followers or subscribers on YouTube. 5,000 subscribers on YouTube and 500 followers on Facebook. So if you can follow and subscribe, that'd be wonderful. It doesn't cost you a thing. It just lets you know the next time I put up a post. So until next time, thank you very much, and bye-bye.